My name is Mark Guidry. I got a degree in geography from Cal State in 2009. My current position is as data coordinator for the San Bernardino National Forest Association, and I've been here for almost 3 years. I became a data coordinator here at the National Forest Association after I was an intern in my senior year at Cal State. I got an internship as a GIS intern for the last 6 months, and after I graduated, they hired me for the data coordinator position. In my geographic analysis duties, I kind of try to discover relationships between kind of geographic entities, like the relationship between people performing fuels reduction on their properties and how close they lived to a past wildfire. Or for cartography, I am currently making a map for a brochure for one of our visitor centers. Or for database management, we track all kinds of information about the people that go through the forest care program, and so I need to make sure that our database, our fields and tables and reports are all up to date and giving us exactly what we want. A typical day for me kind of depends on what sort of projects I'm doing at the time. It could be anywhere from working on some maps, either making a new map, doing some analysis of our projects, some geographic analysis, or working in the database, updating queries or making reports. It just depends on what the projects are at the time. Everything I do is on the computer. It'll be like a recent one we did was we deal with thinning trees on private land in the forest, and we give money to people who will do that. And so I did an analysis of how many people did it in relation to the fire boundaries. The part of my job I find most interesting is just working on forestry management projects in the forest here. I grew up around here, so it's fun to deal with the forestry management issues close to home. It is also fun being able to work with forestry and forestry management because that's interesting, but it's also really important that I'm able to do many things so I don't get bored. I chose to work at the San Bernardino National Forest Association because I had an internship here while at Cal State, and I enjoyed the work that I was doing while I was here, and I wanted to continue that, and I enjoyed working for the organization, and I like its mission and its goals. Other jobs related to a degree in geography would be something like a geographer or a statistician, a demographer, those sorts of things, or environmental scientist. If I hadn't taken this job as data coordinator, I probably would have been a GIS analyst or database administrator or GIS developer. My personal career aspirations are to either manage or own my own GIS shop or GIS consulting firm, especially focused in field work. Cal State San Bernardino prepared me for my career by giving me the kind of critical thinking and problem-solving skills that helped me find a job. To get my job at the National Forest Association, having an internship while I was still in school was very helpful. The internship helped me learn exactly the types of jobs I liked to do, and it was good for helping me get in the door at an organization. Other things that helped me in my job were the classes, all of the GIS classes. Getting the GIS certificate was helpful. Something I wish I knew about my field before I started was how much programming and scripting I would be doing. If I knew that ahead of time, I probably would have taken 1 or 2 classes in the computer science department before I left school. The best advice I can give to somebody trying to pursue a career in GIS is take all the GIS classes you can, but it doesn't particularly matter what your major is. It could be geography, but it doesn't have to be geography. If you take the GIS classes for a bio major, you could be a field biologist that focuses in geography, or you could be a history major that works with GIS. And then try to get an internship, because the internship really helps you kind of see what you actually like doing on a day-to-day basis. If a student wants to get into GIS, they should definitely try to go to the ESRI user conference every summer. And there's lots of other GIS, geo conferences. The WARE conference and AAG, and as many kind of geographic or GIS related conferences as you can. Especially if you're doing research, then you can present your research and other people are seeing what you're doing, so that's a great way to network. There's lots of GIS job boards available, and ESRI is a big resource for finding jobs in GIS. I would recommend students using the Alumni Association just for the networking opportunities. If you're trying to find a job, the more people you meet, the better chance you will to find somebody that needs somebody in your field. My contacts at CSUSB helped me in my career because the internship I got while I was at Cal State was through my current employer, and also a past classmate helped me get a job as an adjunct instructor at a community college. As a CSUSB alum, I've been back to the campus to talk to a GIS applications class about careers in GIS and how my education turned into a career for me. And also I've been back to TA for a GIS workshop in the geography department. So now I've been managing CSUSB interns. I've managed one for a database management project and possibly going to be managing one for a GIS project.